Majida, I've got an idea. I think it's time for us to start dating each other.
You guys have been wanting to do that though. Like, it's not like it's a new thing. You guys have been wanting to do that. The only people you guys have respect for are other men. The only people you guys have genuine love for are men. The only people you will show kindness to without expecting anything in return are other men. The only reason why men still continue to pursue women is because they want to prove and perform heterosexuality by having sex with women. That's it. There's no other reason why men pursue women. You guys are tired of us. You find us annoying. You don't find us funny. You find us irritating. You find us too difficult. You find us too dramatic. This, that, and the third. This, that, and the third. This, that, and the third. The only people you will only fully be comfortable with and be willing to understand fully are other men. With us, it's just your masculinity and wanting to perform heterosexuality by having sex with women. That's it. It's just to boost your ego. You guys only pursue women because you want to boost your ego. Other than that, you guys want each other. Ayafunana madoda, and I've been saying this. Niyathandana, niyafunana, and romantically, 40. And I know there's probably going to be men up in my comments telling me shit about yeah, that's not true. Yeah, you know it's true. The only people you guys really, really love, gamachita. You tolerate us, and that's it.
Men starting to date each other. I mean, come on now. That's a little bit too far, guys. But she's got a few points there, and I'm gonna address this because we got some stuff to unpack. But before we do, it's your favorite everything GR Wisdom. Hit that like and subscribe button along with the bell. That way you receive all the notifications for all of my future videos that have content like this. Let's run it up to 100K. Quit playing with me. So, there are a group of individuals, there are a group of men that are borderline, like that. And it's very strange. And I call these guys out a lot too as well. I've never been a dude that wanted to hang out with the guys more than hanging out with the woman. And I think most dudes, besides the fact that you'll get up out of your bed, which women complain about, these guys that get up out of their bed in the middle of the night, do all of these things, basically treating the guys like a girlfriend. There are certain dudes like that. Or there are certain dudes that want their girlfriend to be like the guys, want her to wear Jordans, play video games, do all these other things that your homie does. And that's not really what you're supposed to have fun with your girl, don't get me wrong. But she said some interesting things, that some men, you only want to use us to prove your heterosexuality by having sex with us, and that's it. You don't tolerate us, you don't find us funny, you don't find us this. A lot of modern women, a lot of women nowadays, it's just, you can't really find substance in a lot of women. There's nothing really to talk about. You can't really have real conversations, which I'm big on conversations at the end of the day. I'm very big on conversations. And I find it to be something that is stimulating for me. I mean, I like getting in the sack, you know what I'm saying? I like that intimacy of being with a woman, being touched by a woman and things like that, But when it comes to all this other stuff, some women are just overrated. She paints herself up, she looks beautiful and things like that, but that's pretty much it. You'll sit down and you'll try to engage some women and they can't have a conversation. You know what I mean? Or the attention span is so short. And that's one of my issues with dating and just meeting women now, is just the consistency and the communication. And that's me personally. I don't know about a lot of men running into that issue, but I know that's one of the biggest issues that I run into. It's like in the moment, it's like you have to feed whatever it is that she's looking for in the moment. Forget what you got going on. And I just don't think that's how relationships should go. There should be reciprocity. You know what I mean? But the women that, a lot of you ladies, you date guys like this, or you deal with guys like this, and then you make fun of him, you calling him gay and out his name, you want to deal with other guys, but this is the type of dude that you deal with. you know what I'm saying, that has no emotional, intelligence, no EQ, none of that, and then you turn around and complain about it, or you talk about his sexuality when things don't go your way. Buddy, I'm not one of these dudes. For those of you who've been watching me for a while, I'm not one of these right wing, red pill He-Man woman haters, right? I would never encourage you. I understand that you feel like, hey, my dude's gonna be there for me. This chick is gonna just up and leave. Bros before hoes, all this other stuff that a lot of these guys talk about. But it's only but so much. You know what I'm saying? The homies, if the homies are constantly together, when do y'all have time? I don't like hanging out with a bunch of dudes, for one. You know what I'm saying? There's a time and place to kick it with the bros, and then you go on about your business. I prefer the company of a woman. You know what I mean? I prefer that vibe of being with a woman. A lot of guys get in these, smoke sessions where they passing blunts and drinking and things like that. Cause it's like with dudes, when you hanging out with dudes, what you see is what you get a lot of times. And I get it, fellas. You can buy your bro a drink, he go turn around and buy you a drink. You buy a woman a drink, she's not really gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? You hang out with your bros, you can get some honest feedback on certain things, as opposed to with a woman, it's basically just like a show. But that's just how it is when you're dealing with a princess, man. You know what I mean? But I don't think that there should be an overwhelming amount of time that you dedicated to the bros, even though you say there's a brotherhood, and a lot of dudes take this brotherhood so far where they swearing off women altogether. Now, this extremist mentality, I just think it needs to stop, especially to the point where you got guys like this, even though these folks seem to be from Africa, a certain part of Africa, and the bros back there are just saying to start dating, man. Come on, man. That's a no-no. We don't get to that point, that extreme, where we just like, and women will gaslight and say things like, oh, you don't like women, which I think the majority of her video was about that, was just gaslighting, saying this is what you guys are. If a guy told you that you're not funny, you know what I'm saying, only thing I'm using for you is for some buns, I think you have to examine yourself. Because when you really ask women, you sit down and have a conversation, what can you really bring to a relationship? And most women are basically speechless. They can't answer that question, when men can normally rattle it off if they have something. But women normally just, all it really is sex at the end of the day. And basically, a lot of times, it's you trying to make this woman feel better. You're trying to convince her of things. You're trying to build up her self-esteem. And it's typically in a lot of these relationships with modern women, it's a one-way street. There's no reciprocity. And that's why a lot of guys are tired of dating and things like that, because it's a one-way thing. It's a one-way transaction, and it becomes energy depleting. But regardless of that, I say these things, but I'm not going to turn around and just say I'm about to date a man, or I'm about to date the homie. Let's go out on, these guys night, guys dating and things. We're getting to these extremes, man, which is crazy, man. We have to stop this. We have to stop thinking like this. We have to stop talking like this, bro. Baby, your thing is extreme. What Buddy's saying is extreme. You come on camera, face not beat to the gods, for lack of a better term, with the bonnet and all this, saying that men, Buddy was out of line, bottom line, talking like that, man. So anyway, I love women. Women are beautiful. Not every woman is a princess. Not every woman is a queen. Not every woman is a good person. Not every woman can carry on a conversation. Not every woman deserves to be treated like a lady. I mean, treated like a human being, but in terms of treated like a lady and, all this other stuff, or basically that she's the next best thing. Not every woman's articulate, can carry on a conversation, is beautiful, has good hygiene. Just the simple things, and it's not like we're asking for a lot. Just the simple things. A lot of you ladies just don't possess it. You may think you do, but you really don't. You know, and maybe that's how you feel. The Pookie that was just came through the smash and would hang with the homies, you just wasn't worth the time, or that's basically all he cares about. And you got, you know, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. Let me know what you guys think about that video. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Follow me on Instagram. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts, things like that. And with that being said, much blessings and abundance. This is wisdom. Peace be upon you. And I'm going to see you guys on the next video. Stick around. Click on the link. Click on the video. And I'm out of here. Peace.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth them.